What's going on, guys? Alistair over here. So I'm gonna do an unboxing, and then there's a 2K simulation for the finals for like the playoffs for NBA. So I'll talk about that too. But let's hop right into it. So got some kicks, Jordans. What's it? It's right over here. I don't know if you can read this. Can you read it? It's a Jordan DNA LX, right? How do you say it? Yeah, LX. So I've worn them before. I got them this morning. I put them on right away. Instantly loved them. I'll unbox them again, I guess. Put them in the box because, yeah, why not? And then, yeah, I'll just talk about what they're all about. So I'll just put that away. So then it's just the 23. It's super sick. The gold. That's super sick. I honestly love it. So this is what the shoe looks like. I got the red and black and white. One thing that if you don't buy these in store, buy like 2 sizes up. I was shocked about how small this shoe is. So I'm usually a size 11 or a 12, but I'm a size 13 in. They're very small, so definitely do not buy true to size. But other than that, I love them. First off, they're so fresh. Look at this, the Flyknit. It's very thick and rugged, but it's breathable too. I love nowadays they don't really have a tongue, so you see in here, it's all connected. Like there's not a tongue here. Usually, you know how there's a tongue here, and then there's like different material. Like, okay, I have a shoe right here, another Jordan actually. Hold on. Like you see how the tongue on this thing is like this. Like there's 2 different parts, right? Like you see how this is different. Like you see this one, like there is no tongue, and then there's a tongue. So you see a big difference. These 2, super sick. Jordans, my basketball shoes. Going to ball tonight. Let's catch the W. But so these aren't basketball shoes. The grip's not that good. The traction is really cool. But needless to say, the traction is really cool. So they have a little circular thing, super good grip here. They have a little cushion thingy here. I don't know if this is EVA or what is in this. It's quite mushy though. See that? Yeah, they have the Jordan logo here. This isn't traction, but this is traction. And you have so you see, look there. And then you have the name, the established in. It was 1985 when Jordans came out first. They're super cool. They're taking the back a little retro. I forget which shoe, but this thing, it was back in the day as well. Super love it. Honestly, a great shoe, and it's on sale now. So definitely, if you're going to Foot Locker, definitely would buy. Like, huge recommendation. It's on $100. They're $145 shoes. They're super expensive. They're very rugged. They're very tough. Super cool. Super sick. Love these things. They are beautiful. Yeah, obviously 2 or 3 sizes above. But yeah, that's honestly the only thing that I have to criticize on these yet. Super good support. I love this thing. The little back support. Super easy to get on and off because of this thing. But yeah, that, and then there's cushioning, super good. It's super comfortable to walk in. Definitely would buy. And it's super cool, this design too here up in the front. I haven't played them in basketball yet. Don't know if I'm gonna try, but you know, PJ Tiger and a bunch of people have played in shoes that really shouldn't be playing basketball. These would look sick on the court. I'm not gonna lie. I think they would actually get the job done. Kind of like they have somewhat of traction, good traction. Like I was rated like 67. Obviously, they're not as good as like these. Jeez, I have a lot of shoes. Obviously, they're not as good as these. It's that traction. These squeak so good. Obviously, it's not as good as these tractions. But needless to say, they would get by, I think. So these are the shoes that I copped the other day. $100 at Foot Locker. go buy them. That's honestly all I gotta say. So that's for that, and then for the NBA 2K. Oh, I'm gonna get these out of here. Get these bad boys going. Again, super cool box. Jordan Ding, little 23. Super cool. Gonna put those in the back. And then I got my notes here. Okay, so for the 2K simulation, they came out, I don't know if it was yesterday, I think. They came out and the Raptors won it all. I mean, almost every simulation they've done, they've won it all. I'm praying that this happens. Knock on wood. This is real wood. Check it out. But the thing that caught my eye was that the Lakers lost in the first round against the Rockets. That could happen, actually. I think, James Harden has always put up monstrous stats against LeBron. But the one thing I really don't think they'll lose in the first round, honestly, because they have LeBron. But they very well could. I think that the team to beat on the West is the Rockets and the Warriors. I think that they clearly are the best too. That's kind of obvious. Like I'm saying the obvious right now. I feel like well, thanks. I didn't know that, but no, for real. I think that they very well could lose. I think that we know that LeBron has been to finals since like 2011. 85% of the rosters were not even in the NBA when the last time he was in the finals. But I think this year he will not make the finals. That's just one thing I think we can say for sure. I don't even think he's going to make the Western Conference Finals. I think he's going to get annihilated in the first or second round. It really depends on where they end up. Because if they face the Warriors or the Rockets, they are going to have a very, very tough time. I think that the Rockets will see with Carmelo added. We'll see how they mix and see how their season goes out. I think that the sky's the limit for them. I think they very well could have a bounce back year, and I think they very well could come and win it all, maybe even. I don't think so, but I think that very well could happen. Second thing is that the Warriors lose against the Rockets. I don't know what they're thinking about. I think that the Warriors are the team to beat, the team to beat. I think that they even lose in 6. I think that's ridiculous. I think if Boogie comes back healthy, I think they will for sure win that. So that I don't think it's going to happen. And then on the Eastern side, they have the Raptors sweeping every single round except for the finals, which is kind of ridiculous because they struggle. I guess it's a whole complete new team. I think they can beat Indiana, that's for sure. Indiana wasn't that great of a team. They have Victor Oladipo, and that's about it. He's a great player. He's taking it to the next level, I think, this year. But I think Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green are great defensive players, and I think Kyle Lowry will have his game elevated because of Kawhi Leonard, and he won't be get as emotional. And I think that they could very well make the finals. I think that they're a great team. Kawhi Leonard is probably arguably the best two-way player in the game right now. You can't. LeBron's the best, or KD are the best offensively, but two-way player, there is no way you could argue that Kawhi Leonard is not. He is so good on both sides of the court. He's gotten Defensive Player of the Year. He's won MVP. He's been around the block. He has been a clutch shooter back when he played in San Antonio. He has, and I think that he generally wants to play in Toronto. I think that, he loves it here, and he's being a lot more vocal, like Danny Green said. So I think that, I think that he will have a breakout season, like not a breakout season, but a bounce back season where he really shines out, and I think that he can even win an MVP. They do say that he's going to win Finals MVP. We don't know. We'll see that. But the things that are kind of come by, first off, is Boston lost in the first round versus Atlanta. I think that Atlanta has a very good team. Trae Young's been unreal so far. That 3-pointer from almost half court. That was unreal. I think that he's going to get Rookie of the Year, personally. I think they very well could go have a deep playoff run with him as their main point guard. They're a very young team. They're a very hungry team. Philly loses to Atlanta in 7 in the second round. And I think that very well could happen too. First off, Ben Simmons, we know he's not that good. He's overrated, I think, personally. I will straight up tell you that. The man cannot shoot. Boston planned it out perfectly. Brad Stevens. It's like, okay, let him shoot that. Let him shoot that 3-pointer. He hasn't shoot a 3-point shot in his career as an NBA player. It's been 2 years. He's been in the league for 2 seasons. It's ridiculous, okay? He can't shoot a jump shot at all. He's confused on what hand to shoot from. He doesn't know. He sometimes, during game time, last minute shots, he goes with his left. But his free throws, he shoots with his right. I don't understand it. I think he's shooting with the wrong hand most of the time. And he really needs to work on that because, sure, if you play him tight defense, he's quick, he's athletic, he's super athletic. He will get by you and make a play. You give him the room. He can't create anything. If you're guarding him 4 feet away, he will not be able to get by you. That's just basic defense. That's just basically reading your player. That's what they teach you when you're in bantam, you're like in bantam, or even younger, like novice or mini. They say, okay, if the person you're guarding against can shoot, you play tight defense. If he can't shoot, if he's just checking up shots, you let him take that shot. Or if he's not shooting, if you know that he's driving the whole time, dare him to take that shot. He won't make it. He hasn't shot a 3-pointer in his career. He misses a lot of mid-range. He barely takes any. He drives. Give him the room. He played trash. He got 1 point. Okay? So he can't shoot. He can't do anything. He can pass a bit. But that's about it. And so I think, and then I forget what like how much they win by, the Lakers, not the Lakers, the Raptors. All I know is that the Kawhi Leonard is the MVP. I think that very well could happen. They've played very well together. I think that they'll only elevate, and they really have a chance this year. So that is all. Hope you guys enjoy it. I know it was a mismatch of a lot of things. I have not been uploading at all. I'm away at uni. But I'll get back into it. I'm just taking a break from exams, actually, midterms. So I have basketball tonight. But yeah, I think that the Raptors have a very good chance, but I think it could happen, but I really don't think Philly's going to lose to Atlanta, but you'll never know. And I don't think Boston will lose in the first round versus Atlanta, but again, you never know. And that is all. Thanks, guys. See you later.